Today we're talking about the top 5 questions that we get asked. Believe it or not, people repeatedly ask these same questions, and so we're like, maybe it'd be helpful if we unpack it with you guys. So let's get into it. I love the lot location. Can I switch the model? So we got somebody that drove by one of our lots. We have 20 to choose from, actually more than that at this point, ranging from 1 to 30 acres. But anyway, I love the lot, but I'm not crazy about the house that you have listed. Like, I need some space over here. I need this room here. So what does that conversation look like when somebody absolutely loves the location, but they need something a little different with the house and the structure itself?
Yeah, so honestly, it depends on where we're at with our feasibility with that particular lot. Most of the time, I would say 95% of the time, if we have not broken ground on that particular lot, then the answer is yes, of course. At this point, we have 16 different models to choose from. We basically do a needs assessment.
Is it that many?
We do.
That's awesome.
I know.
I'm proud of us.
Hey. Yeah. So we have 16 models to choose from, and that's where I basically do like a needs assessment to figure out which model we have, or maybe 2 or 3 we have that would fit their needs so that they can make a choice, style, and however they want to live their life in that home.
You know, it's a good point too, like the needs analysis part. Our company mission is what, Rachel?
Building lasting relationships and crafting forever homes.
Right, so exactly. The crafting forever homes part is all about, like, this is where you live, this is where you build your legacy. So like, where do you need the space, right? For some people, it's like, well, we need the mother-in-law suite because 2 years from now, 3 years from now, our folks are gonna be moving in with us. They're at that time of life. Or building a house for a client right now that has 4 boys. So we need 4 bedrooms, and we need a big backyard, and we need a fence, we need to keep them all corralled in one area. So like, the specificity of those needs really is kind of the secret sauce that makes the model and like even the build experience special, because like, we are crafting the home, we're tailoring it specifically to how you live your life and the family and the space that you need. Is that kind of like
definitely
along that same line?
Absolutely, because sometimes like, you could go on our website and look at our models. What you might not know is while we're doing a needs assessment, if you say, I need an in-law area, we probably have something that's already been designed for one of our models that we could just plug and play for you. Or one of my favorite things to do is to get my graph paper out and start sketching new designs within our design. So
yeah, even to go back to the original question, like, what if I want a different model? Yeah, it's always doable. It is very difficult after we've broken ground to modify a home, especially a new construction home. So at that point, we've sort of crossed the Rubicon, but anytime up to breaking ground, yeah, anything's possible. So, and we strive to please, because it's your home. Yes. You're gonna live there, and we want you to be happy so that you refer all your family and friends to us down the road. Question number 2, and this is really funny because it's the same question inverted. I love this model. Can you build it at a different location?
Boy, we'll get people that call on our listings. They love the house, they drive by the lot, and it just wasn't their cup of tea. Like, not everyone loves every location. First thing that they want to know is, do you have other lots? Can you build this somewhere else? So the first place we start is, here's our list of lots. At that point, if they don't like the lot that we have in our inventory, then we can onboard them and basically go to town and search for a lot for them.
Another question is, can you build on my lot too? Like, we have a lot of people that bring a lot to us, and of course, that's an easy yes. Actually makes the transaction fairly simple, especially if you own the lot outright, because it's one less sort of expense that you have to put into the budget pie, right? Just one less piece. And so that's an easy win. If you can use the lot, if you own land, you can use it as a down payment, or you can use it as equity, so that you don't actually have to bring cash to closing.
Right.
And so there's a number of scenarios that makes it easier. So if you own land and you're looking for a builder, definitely call us. Question 3, can you build a detached garage?
Yeah, we get that question a lot.
Yeah.
It makes sense. We're building custom homes, barndominiums. We build mostly in rural areas, and so people are moving out there to have some space, and most of the time they have toys. They have ATVs and tractors and all of the fun things. The answer to that question is yes. We can. We have quite a few different garage plans. And so we can pretty much accommodate basically a size from a 20 by 24 to like a 1,200 square foot garage.
We have monsters. I guess the caveat would be we don't build garage alone. Like if you didn't build a house with us, we don't fancy ourselves as garage builders. Like I would do it for a friend or a past client, or obviously a current client. If you're building a house, want a detached garage, that's an easy yes. But if you're just looking for someone to build a garage, it's not really in our wheelhouse. You have to figure out like where you stop, because next is like, do you build fences? And it's like, we're like custom home builders. So with the caveat that it's like a past client or a current client, but definitely can and will build a garage for you.
All right, what else you got?
This one's funny because I didn't know it was a question that we get asked a lot. Can I get a screened-in porch? And I didn't know that that's something that you field on a regular basis.
Isn't that wild? Like, if we can build a detached garage, if we could build a barndo, we can definitely screen in your porch. It amazes me how many times people are like, hey, can you do this? We can do pretty much anything that you
can do it.
if you can afford it. So basically, if you have the
If
budget
you can
for
afford it, right.
Right.
All things are, what is it? All things are permissible, not all things are, dang it, there's a scripture.
Oh, shoot, we should know this then.
All things are permissible, not all things are beneficial.
All right. So,
Right, the answer is yes. It's really, do you want to?
Right.
Do you want us to build you a basketball court? Yes, we can. Do you want to pay to build a basketball court?
we have clients right now that are doing like some super crazy bougie screened-in porch where you like hit a button
Yeah.
and the screens go up and down in different panels. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then it's an open air porch, so it can or can't be. Like, it's either an open porch when you hit the button, all the screens go away, or you hit the button, the bugs are coming out at 7 p.m. and like it's getting a little buggy outside. Yeah, now it's a screened-in porch. Pretty cool, and we're gonna do it on our next personal residence. So sometimes our clients bring inspiration to us, and we're like, that's a great idea.
Super fun.
I'm stealing that one from you.
Well, you've asked me all the questions, so I've got one for you. One thing we get is, do barndos hold their value? How do they appraise? How do they stand up to
Yeah, we do get the value question a lot. The answer is yeah, totally. Just for the sake of clarification, barndos, it's a very broad term and it's come to mean a lot of things to a lot of people, and essentially it can be whatever you want, but we build barndos. They're stick framed home with open spaces, vaulted ceilings, outdoor living areas, and metal exteriors. So it's essentially a stick built home with more expensive, durable exteriors that's built like a tank. So yeah, no issues with appraisals or value at all. They hold their value well. I mean, the exteriors are like 60 years and like maintenance free. So yeah, they appraise great. They hold their value. You know, they hold their value better than most any like traditionally built like vinyl sided home, or even, I mean, they're more on par with like a hardy siding or even a brick sided home because it's so durable and maintenance free. Yeah, so that was it. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. We're always checking out the YouTubes just to see if there's things that need to be covered that we haven't covered. So for sure, you put a question below, or if you have several questions or any ideas that you think you would like to be addressed in our next video, hit us up. Until then, I'm Jonathan. This is Rachel Beasley with 757 Building Company, where we exist to be a force for good by building lasting relationships
and crafting forever homes.
hopefully your home. See you next week.